What's up, everyone? This is Francis over here from Nintendo and PlayerEssence.com, and welcome to another episode of the Xenoblade Chronicles X show. We are starting off 2015 big because we got some pretty cool news to go over that happened in December, because as many of you guys know, the Xenoblade Chronicles X producer Tetsuya Takahashi has been revealing new information via Twitter, and there's a lot of encouraging stuff, especially since we could be seeing, and we're probably going to get Xenoblade Chronicles X in 2015, as they've stated numerous times. So let's go over some of the news here. So this is actually for last month. I wasn't able to upload a Xenoblade Chronicles X show, but this is going over what happened in December. So here are some bullet points of what Tetsuya Takahashi said about Xenoblade Chronicles X. So one, he has pretty much introduced all the designers. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you check out PlayerEssence.com and I'll have a link in the description below. There's various posts of him, just basically introducing new designers to the table as far as what they do, whether it's the background animation for mechs, all of that good stuff can be found on PlayerEssence.com if you want to check out more in-depth and details as far as that goes. He also special mentioned of the internal Monolith Soft staff, so he's basically just talking about, these are some of his translated tweets, talking about how, he just wants a special mention of the internal Monolith staff because they really helped out with the game, and without the hard work of them, the huge variety of different designs from the various designers would not be unified into one game world. So this is basically just going over, giving thanks for all the people who have helped out with this game, because as we get into our next article here that I want to discuss, development is wrapping up, and that is a fantastic transition because Xenoblade Chronicles X is actually in the final stages of development. There's not much more to do as far as the game goes, adding content. Pretty much all of that is done. They've made a lot of graphical improvements. If you check out some of the earlier footage compared to some of the latest footage, there are graphics improvements, and it could even get better from that point because we don't even know how old that footage was. So the game is in the final stages of development, and here's the biggest news, we should get new info this month in January. So whether that's in the form of a new Nintendo Direct, or whether that's in the form of basically just Twitter announcements, stuff like that, we don't really know. But it's really cool because Takahashi was basically talking, I think this was on the official Xenoblade Chronicles X Twitter, and he was basically saying, yeah, the team is in high spirits because the game is wrapping up in development and we are going to have more news to share for you guys. So hopefully it's going to be part of a Nintendo Direct. I think that would be cool. A lot of people have debated whether it should be the type of Nintendo Directs where it's just basically the game by itself, or should it be a bunch of games all kind of splattered in there. And I personally like both of them, to be honest. I really like both. I like regular Nintendo Directs like they used to come out with just multiple games, and I also like Directs focused on certain games. I'll take either one. Any type of new information presented to me in a Nintendo Direct is fantastic, so I will take anything that we can get at this point, especially with Xenoblade Chronicles X. This game is looking to probably be the best RPG of all time. I'm really putting that much praise on there. I really think that Xenoblade Chronicles really shook things up, and there was a few little shortfalls that actually didn't make it for me in like the top 3 RPGs of all time, but it's in my top 5. And if Xenoblade Chronicles X can fix those, plus add new systems and innovation, and it looks like they're doing, it could end up being my favorite RPG of all time. And that's tough because my favorite one is Chrono Trigger, as many of you guys know. There's a couple questions I posed for you guys because I want to get a little bit more fan interaction into my different shows that I do. I want to know what the single most exciting thing that you guys are looking forward to in Xenoblade Chronicles X, and whatever post, as far as when somebody says something, gets the most upvotes or likes, I will talk about that on the next Xenoblade Chronicles X show, as well as giving your channel a shout out and a mention. So definitely list why and what you are looking forward to the most. Also, let me know what you guys feel about this news here. Are you guys happy? Are you guys sad? Are you guys sad because the game still doesn't have a release date? Let me know what you guys think about this news and this episode and the format going forward. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for this episode of the Xenoblade Chronicles X show. If you want more info on Xenoblade Chronicles X, make sure you check out the description below. There, they'll take you over to PlayerEssence.com, where you can find all your news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and plenty of other content on gaming. Also, make sure you hit that like button, as it really lets me know if you guys actually do want to see more of these videos. Also, make sure you subscribe because it really helps me pump out content to you guys, and especially in 2015, we're going to be going into hyperdrive, as I want to build our viewer base. I want to build up the subscriber base and get more people to enjoy awesome Nintendo games. So anyway, that basically wraps it up for this one, and we will see you guys for the next episode. Peace.